We extend a warm welcome to the directors of WCC Research and Development and WCSC Digital Solutions as they come together to present this event. We welcome our esteemed senior professors and all the respected participants joining us from across the globe this evening. Today, we are going to explore a beautiful and deeply practical path, Karma Yoga through Vethathiriam, as explained by our beloved Vethathiri Maharishi. Maharishi beautifully says that every action, thought, word, or deed has its own reaction, like nature's automatic feedback system. If you send out anger, it comes back as stress. If you send out kindness, it returns as peace. It's like the universe has its own customer care department that never misses a complaint. Through the practice of simplified Kundalini Yoga, introspection, and analysis of thoughts, Vethathiri Maharishi guides us to cleanse our actions from emotional imprints and perform them with awareness. That means no more acting on impulse. No more I reacted without awareness excuses. The essence of Karma Yoga, as Maharishi says, lies in two golden qualities, gratitude and awareness. Gratitude helps us recognize every benefit we receive, from the air we breathe to the help we get from others, and awareness makes us mindful of how our actions ripple through the world. When we live this way with gratitude in our hearts and awareness in our deeds, life naturally becomes virtuous, peaceful, and filled with joy. It's a simple truth. Do your duty with love without expecting returns, and peace will come looking for you even when you hide. So let's take this session not just as a talk, but as an introspection journey to see how we can transform our daily actions into steps toward inner peace and universal harmony, following the wisdom of Vethathiri Maharishi. Let's begin with a smile, because even that, according to Karma Yoga, is a good action with guaranteed positive returns. Valga Valamudan, it's an honor to welcome Professor S. Poornachandran Ayya, a distinguished academician and dedicated practitioner of Manavalakala Yoga. He holds multiple postgraduate degrees in history, sociology, and yoga, along with MPhil, PGDT, and DYBT, and has served as a professor of history for over 26 years at AVVM Sri Pushpam College, Pundi. He was also the additional controller of examinations at Brist University, Tanjavur. Ayya has been a resource person for several universities, guided numerous MPhil scholars, and contributed extensively to seminars and workshops. He serves as a managing trustee of Thanjai Manavalakkalai Trust, vice president of WCSC Kumbakonam Zone, and joint director of Vision for Wisdom Academy, WCSC Aliyar. He also conducted yoga classes at various institutions, including Sastra University, NEFTEM Tanjavur, Bonseckers College Tanjavur, and also he taken classes in Delhi Manavalakkalai Mandram. He is a recipient of the Best Teacher Award and Jnanasiri Award. He continues to inspire many through his teachings on yoga and human excellence. With her experience, dedication, and clarity, Ayya will help us understand the topic and approach on Karma Yoga through Vethathiriam. Let's warmly welcome Professor S. Poornachandran Ayya avargal to share his wisdom with us today. Valga Valamudan Ayya, over to you.
Valga Valamudan. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Valga Vaiyakam. Valga Vaiyakam. Valga Valamudan. Guruve Tunai. Anbum Maranam Udaitha in Ilvalke, Panbum Payanam Mother. A very good evening to one and all. First of all, I have to thank ma'am for his warm welcome, and he had given all details, whatever the things I had given in the profile. So I have to thank you for you.
It's our pleasure to share everything to us, Ayya. You're all inspiration.
Thank you. Normally, when I'm sending this profile, Almost most of them, they are just skipping so many things, and you have not skipped anything. You have given the entire things to. It's a pleasure. It's a great
Even though I
pleasure.
have missed out few, I guess.
Thank you, ma'am. So, first of all, I have to thank WCSC Vision R&D and Digital Solution Administrators for giving this opportunity and share something on Karma Yoga with the blessings of our Guruji, Vethathiriam Maharishi. I float some ideas on Karma Yoga, and it's a best platform, though it's the meager amount of the participants are there, but it's my bounded duty. I have to convey all these things to one and all. My topic in this August session is an approach on Karma Yoga through Vethathiriam. Let me discuss the topic in two. That is Karma Yoga of traditional and an approach on Karma Yoga through the Vethathiriam. Friends, first of all, I have to give the definition of that Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga, it's a Sanskrit term. In Tamil, we are saying that Kadamai Aram. Karma means action. Yoga means a virtuous way of life. That means do your duty in a virtuous way. If we are doing it in a virtuous way, that is the best way to attain the bliss. And for that, mind should be having its own clarity. In Tamil, we are saying that Buddhi Telidalodu Sekinda Anaithum Karma Yogam. Karma Yoga is none other than if you are doing in a very crystal clear mind, any duty or any labor, any work, it is Karma Yoga. In Karma Yoga, you are having every right to do labor, but you are having no right to expect the fruit. That is the thing in the Bhagavad Gita. So let's go to the thing. Historically, being the history professor, I have to trace back the history. When we are going back to the history of human being, the Homo erectus, the first form of human being, lived like animals. They were the food gatherers and hunters, food hunters. Like other animals, the hunters, they live along with the nature, along with the animals also. But at the same time, they have not disturbed the nature. They live along with the nature. Human beings share the planet with other living beings. When human being evolved to the next stage, that is the Homo sapien, they enjoy or consume the nature by changing them with the knowledge and skill. That is why human life is considered as an art. Transforming the natural resources into comfort, producing what they want by exploiting the nature. Then the human being cluster together and live as a society with animal behavior. When the Homo sapiens, they are coming together and live like society, that starts the problems. In the Western philosophy, when they are analyzing our thought, they are classifying our thought into two categories. One is the Apollonian thought, the good things, and the Satanic thought. In this world, all of us are having two kinds of thoughts. One is an Apollonian thought, and another one is a Satanic thought. The Apollonian thought, the percentage of that Apollonian thought in us is very meager. It can be of 0.5. 99.5 we are having that animal behavior. There is a continuous war between that animal behavior and the human behavior. If one raises a human behavior, automatically he had been nearing to the God. So in India, the Vedas, Upavedas, Vedankas, Aranyakas, Upanishads praises the nature and made as a god, and they try to make them, pacify them, and live in an amicable way. Animism was prevalent, which was very widely prevalent in the world. So Auguste Comte, the father of sociology, he is saying that we are having that in his positive theory, he is saying that animism, the worshipping of the nature, it is called as animism. Then it evolved and it had been changed over to polytheism. Polytheism, it had been automatically changed into monotheism and the last rationalism. So in those days, the God, because of the God fear or the nature fear, they had that animism. They had worshipped the nature. And in due course, we are having the multi-gods and the most of the religions, they are having the monotheism. Now we are having the rationalism. Here, in these Vedas and Vedangas or in the Aranyakas, we are not having that much of trace of the Karma Yoga. The concept of Karma Yoga is traceable during the time of Epic Age. Though Karma Yoga was spoken in the text, it had been well defined, beautifully exposed in Bhagavad Gita. Actually, Bhagavad Gita was not a separate one. It was part and parcel of Mahabharata. During the time of Guptas, it had been separated and was wrote. During the time of the Guptas, it was called as a golden age for all kinds of art, especially Renaissance or rebirth to Hinduism. It is a version given by the Lord Krishna, not only to Arjuna, but also to the whole world. That is why it is in the peak of Shastras and become universal. In Bhagavad Gita, lots of yogas had been depicted and explained. In the third chapter of that Bhagavad Gita, the essence of Karma Yoga is exposed. It is saying that don't have any fear. At any time, don't feel any suffering. Whatever you are having, you surrender to me. It is not of you, it is of mine. Do thy duty without any attachment. Detach yourself from it. And don't expect any fruit. Those who are doing like this, they are the sweetest person and they are very near to me. They are relieved from all kind of sins and the soul become pure. So in nutshell, what he is saying, don't expect anything. When you are doing any duty or the work, don't expect anything. Do your duty. That is the essence of that Karma Yoga. Yogastha Guru Karmani. Do any labor or work on yoga state. Yogastha Guru Karmani. That means you have to do the labor or any work on yoga state without expectation. There is a story. There was a conversation between Narada and Narayana. Narada is asking that I am the total devotee, totally I am surrendering on you. I am the best devotee of you. Narayana, he told that no, there are lots of people, they are the best devotees. You just have, that is it. On the earth, there was a farmer, he is the best devotee. He is saying that why he had just pronounced your name 3 times, morning one time and even midday one time and evening one time. Only he is thinking of you for 3 times. That is in the morning when he is going to the work. He is saying that Om Namo Narayana. He went to the paddy field doing all the work. And at noon when he is taking the food, when he is just cleansing himself and he is coming under the shade of the tree, when he is going to take the food, Om Namo Narayana, that is the second time he is pronouncing the God's name. And when he is just finishing all his dinner and went to the bed, before going to the bed, he is saying that Om Namo Narayana. So Narada, he told that he was pronouncing your word and he is thinking of you for 3 times, morning, midday, and evening. And he was saying the best devotee. Why it is like so? So Narayana had given one task. That is, just he placed one bowl of oil on the palm of Narada. And he told that with this bowl, you just go around the world and come to me. He told like that. The task was taken by Narada. He just going around the world and he is coming. So after some time, he is coming along with the bowl, the palm on the palm. He is just say, I have not dropped any oil. Carefully I have taken and I have gone around the world. Now I am coming. Narayana asked the question, okay, there won't be any dropping of the oil on your palm. So carefully you had made the task. It is okay. During the task, how many times you are thinking on me? How many times you will make that Om Namo Narayana or something like that? He told that no, it is not possible because you had given the task. Carefully, I made all this task. And during the course of the entire rounding of the world, I have not think of you. I have think about that oil. It should not be dropped. Immediately, Narayana told that I had given only one task to you, but you have not think of me for the whole time. But the man on the earth, the farmer, he was having that field work, he is having that family work, and he is having lots of duties. Above all his duties, he think of me thrice. And he is what you can say that he is the karma yogi. The karma yogi, he is thinking about me for 3 times. He is the best devotee. So from this story, we can come to that. Once you are a karma yogi, we can be the nearest to the God. We are the servant of the God. That is why they are saying that in Tamil, Tundu Seidal Kadavai Kadala. So these are all the things, and the karma yoga, in Tamil we are saying that Vinay Paine Deham Kandai. When we are doing that duty, that is a Nishkamya karma. We are saying that Nishkamya karma or Nirkalanka karma. Nishkamya karma or Nirkalanga karma means we should do our duty in a crystal clear manner. We should not deviate from it. And at the same time, there won't be attachment. There won't have any attachment to it. So karma yoga with dharma yoga is called dharma. Karma with dharma is karma yoga. Karma with dharma, it is called as karma yoga. And we are having lots of that sanchita karma inside us. Thousands of years, the predecessors, they had committed lots of things. Whatever they had done, it had been imprinted in our genetic center. It is called as a sanchita karma. It is a fixed deposit. Each and every human being, they are bearing. That is why we are having the saying, Vinay Payane Deham Kandai. So here, it was in this modern world, karma is well depicted in the history of Ramana Maharishi. So karma, in this modern world, karma, it is well defined in the history of Ramana Maharishi. Ramana Maharishi, was having one tumor at the back. What happened? Sometimes he was become unconscious. The tumor, it had pressed the spinal cord. The doctors, they are advising that this is tumor, it is just pressing the spinal cord. Because of that one, you are become unconscious. What we have to do, we can make an operation through which we can remove the tumor. So Ramana Maharishi, after much hesitation, okay, do it. Maharishi had gone to the hospital. He was admitted. He was in the theater. He was in the operation theater. The anesthesia, he came and he wanted to give the anesthesia, that is a medicine through which he cannot have that much of pain. Ramana Maharishi told that don't give any anesthesia. With my full consciousness, you do the operation. The doctors, they had hesitated. No, it is very pain. We cannot bear that much of pain. So we will make that local injection. So that part, it won't be give that much of pain. No. I have to be with consciousness. You do the operation. They had done. Nearly 45 to 1 hour, they made that operation. And after finishing that operation, after 2 or 3 hours, the doctors, they had asked the one question. Maharishi, we had done it for 45 to 1 hour, the operation, and it was very painful. But in your face, we have not find any shrinking. You are not at all you have not at all enjoyed the sufferings. How is it possible? We are not at all find any sufferings or the pain in your face. How is it possible? Ramana Maharishi told that I have, before going to the operation or before you are touching my body, I had detached the Atma and it is not there. The physical body, it is having sufferings, but Atma, it won't. And they are asking another question. Maharishi, you are having this tumor. You are a karma yogi. You are doing a lot to the society. You are like a god. But at the same time, you are having this tumor. Why it is like so? He had given the answer. That is the answer for everybody. He told that it is karma. The Sanchita karma, it is inside me. It is a fate. I have to enjoy all these things. The Sanchita karma, because my predecessors, they had made lots of things. And whatever they had done, it had been imprinted deeply in my Sanchita karma. It had been in our genetic center. I have to suffer. It is a fate. Now each and every individual, they have to suffer. They have to travel through the karma. That is a message given by Ramana Maharishi. So karma yoga, through the karma yoga, we can slowly dissolve, make it disappear. We can give a purified things to the next stage only through the karma yoga. So these are all the traditional thinking. Now let us come to the approach of karma yoga through our Vethathiriam. Our Guru Vethathiri Maharishi had given a crystal clear concept on karma yoga, which is very easy to follow and adhere for a happy and prosperous life. Forever. First thing, he had prepared an individual through simplified physical exercise, kayakalpa, dhyana. From it, an individual is ready physically, mentally, and spiritually for the future course of life. It is easy to follow. And we can be a ready man for the next stage. Through the introspection, he made us very soft. And the satanic thought, slowly dissolve and disappear and disappeared from us. And then he had made or he had applied two principles for the Karma Yoga. The two principles are, one is fivefold duties. Another one is a twofold moral culture. When an individual who is performing the fivefold duties and adapting the threefold moral culture, definitely he is a Karma Yogi. The fivefold duties, it had promoted the world peace also. World peace is the final attainment of Guruji. The fivefold duties, it is a cycle or a chain theory. Cyclic theory means an individual, if he is following, adhering the Vedatic principle, he is making his physical body, mental health, and the spiritual wealth, definitely he can help the family. And an individual, if he is doing or performing the duties in a perfect way, he can raise the family in a prosperity. So the fivefold, the first one is the individual, second one is a family, third one is the relatives, fourth one is the society, and the society has to automatically to the world. If an individual is performing his duty in a perfect way, the family will uplift. When it has passed on to the relatives, automatically the surroundings of the individual is now prosperous, harmonious, and have a peaceful atmosphere. Many families, they are clustered together and form the society. If the families and the relatives and the individual, they are performing it very well, automatically for the society become very prosperous. It is having its own amicability. When the societies are there, they are having that peacefulness, automatically the country will become prosperous. Many countries, they are having that one, automatically the world become very prosperous and peaceful. That is the dream of Maharishi. Here, I have to quote one thing. There was a story, one king, he was having all kinds of resources, all kinds of theory, things are there, but he is not having the happiness. The country is very peaceful, everyone is okay, but the king is not okay. He was not having that much of happiness. He went to one Guruji or the saint. He is asking, I'm having everything, but at the same time, I'm not having the happiness. How can I get the happiness? The saint told that you just go southwards, some 5 kilometers away, one farmer, he is doing the paddy work. You just approach him and he will tell how you can get the happiness. The king, along with the minister, in a disguised manner, not as a king, as a small, normal man, as a common man, along with the minister, he went, he met the farmer. The farmer is doing the paddy work, field work in the paddy field. He is watering the paddy field. And he was not having any dress, only the loin cloth on the waist. Happily, he is singing a song and he is doing the performing the duty. The king approached the common man, the farmer, and he is saying that I want to know the secret of the happiness. The farmer, he is saying that you please wait, I have to finish my work. After finishing my work, I will come and I will tell the things. And what happened? So what happened immediately after finishing his work, he asked him and they are going to the house. In the house, he is showing his mother. The mother is eating his food. the farmer, he told that she is my mother. And she is taking the food and I'm doing that. That is out of my earning. 1/5 I spent to my mother. It is my duty. I spent 1/5 of my income to my mother. It is my bounded duty. And we just pass to the next one. Another woman, she is taking the food. She is my sister. She is a widow. And it is not my bounded duty, but at the same time, I am doing the dharma. I am feeding her. 1/5 of my income, it is going to her. I am feeding her. I am making the dharma. And next, he is passing. His wife is taking the food. And he is saying that 1/5 of my income is to her. It is vote of thanks. Morning to evening, she is working for me, for the family. And I am giving that 1/5 of my income to her. And lastly, he went to his son's area, son's place. He is my son. 1/5 of my income I am giving to him. It is a saving. When I became old, he will do, or he will give that food. So I have given I am doing the duty. I am making that vote of thanks to my wife. I am doing my dharma also. And doing the whole income 1/5 as I am making it as a saving, and 1/5 for myself. So what he is saying, he is doing the duty in a yogic manner, that is called as a karma yoga. When we are making it as a karma yoga, when I am making it as a karma yoga, I am the happiest man in the world. If I am having that much of prosperity, definitely I will pass on, or I will make the things into the society also, to my relatives, to the society. That much of income I am not having. That is why I am restricted to this family. When I am doing this or performing this one, definitely my family is there, family is prosperous. It won't get anything from the society. I am not bothering about all these things. I am sharing the things through which I am lessening the burden to the society. The concept is a deep one. The story is a very deep one. When the family is not having that much of prosperity, but sufficient, the society need not lend anything to him. When it is the society, some people, some rich people, they are making the things, definitely the society will raise. There is a peaceful atmosphere. So the king, immediately he had realized that dharma or doing that work in a karma yoga, definitely I will get the happiest things. He went back and he is having the same things. So what we are saying, vice versa. If the family is not having that sufficient money, definitely it will come to the society. The society has to give. Each and everyone, we have to give something to the people. And the society is lending something, automatically the society cannot improve. It is called as a poverty. Most of in a village, if it is not having that much of self-sufficiency, automatically what will happen? It will become dry. It is a poverty. The government has to take care of all these things. Automatically, the entire expenditure, it will be incurred, through which the government is also bothered. Likewise, vice versa. So Maharishi these fivefold duties, that is an individual, if he is fulfilling himself and he is fulfilling or making the family happy, automatically the relatives and others, if it is passed on to the society, the world become very happy. So the fivefold duty, it is called as a karma yoga. Another one, the most important thing is each and every one. Previously, Maharishi had given it as a fivefold moral culture. So Maharishi's fivefold moral culture is none other than, first one, earning through my own effort. It is the first one, earning through my own effort. Second one is doing no harm to others physically and mentally. Second one. Third one is no killing of living being for the sake of food. No killing of living being for the sake of food. It is a third one. No trespass on others' property and freedom of life. It is the most important thing. And the fifth one is the endeavor to help people in distress or suffering. These were all the fivefold moral culture promoted by Maharishi. It had been concised, it had been totally making into two, that is called as a twofold moral culture. The twofold moral culture, that is the essence of Vedas, Upavedas, Vedankas, Upanishads, Idikasas, and Sastras. The twofold moral culture, if each and everyone adhering to that one, it is also a karma yoga. First one, I myself won't do any harm to anybody, physically and mentally, in my lifetime. I myself won't do any harm to anybody, physically and mentally, in my lifetime. That is the first one. Second one, I will do all kinds of help to those who are having any sufferings. I will do all kinds of help to those who are having any sufferings. This twofold moral culture, it is easy to follow. At the end of the dhyana, we are making that as a O. At the end of the dhyana, we are making it as a O, through which we are giving the self-command to us, and automatically it is also a karma yoga. We are not disturbing others physically or mentally, and we are giving what you can say that we are helping others without any expectation. If you are doing it in a perfect way, it is called as a karma yoga. So through that one fivefold duties, another one twofold moral culture, Maharishi had given that karma yoga in a beautiful manner. If an individual strictly adhering these two, definitely a kind of peaceful atmosphere around us, around the society, it will be there. An amicable and harmonious way of life will be there, which spreads to the country and to the other countries also. If it is so, the world peace will come, which is the ultimate dream of our Maharishi. And it is possible. But the only thing is, Vethathiriam had to spread all over the world. If it had spread all over the world, definitely world peace will come. The basic principles, as told by the ma'am, the basic principle of karma yoga are two. One is gratitude, another one is awareness. If we are strictly adhering to the gratitude, thankfulness, vote of thanks, or anything like so, if we are having that gratitude, definitely an individual having that, what I could say, that a softness, a harmonious things will be there, and the aura will be in a positive manner. Second one is awareness. We have to apply the cause and effect concept of Maharishi. If we are doing that in a correct way, definitely it is a, what I can say, that that is in the yogic stage. Awareness means yogic state. So the traditional things, what they are saying, that each and every duty or the work, it has to be in a yogic state. If we are having that awareness, definitely it leads to what I can say, that the yogic, karma yogic things. So the law of nature, we have to understand the law of nature. Nature has given everything to the human being, animals, everything, the whole world. It is giving, the nature is giving everything to the human being. to the living being. Broadly, we can say that to the living being. It is not expecting anything, but at the same time, we have to know the law of nature. If you are doing a very harmful things to the nature, definitely it will reflect. The cause and effect of the same will be there. That is why they were having in the traditional things, we are having lots and rules of regulations. We are having the disciplines, lots of disciplines. See, if you are doing lots of harm to the nature, we are having the tsunami. Tsunami is none other than a kind of what you can say, an adjustment among the plates. Likewise, if you are doing a very harm to the nature, see, the deforestation is there. What will be the thing? The mountain will become dry, the forest will become dry. We cannot have that much of rain. So nature, it is abundant, and we have to, it is a boundary. Once we are doing the work, or we are doing anything without disturbing the nature much, that is also a, what you can say, the karma yoga. Maharishi had given the, what you can say, the principles on karma yoga on 10 principles he had given. The first one is respect mother, father, guru, government, and supreme power. So the first one is respect mother, father, guru, government, and supreme power. Second one is worshipping of supreme power. Third one is understanding the law of nature. We have to understand the law of nature. We have to adhere. We have to strictly, not much of a disturbance, a little bit disturbance to the nature we have to live. If we are giving lots of trouble to the nature, nature will take care of us. Automatically, the adverse effect will be there. Understanding the law of nature. Physical and mental health is important for happy life. For it, we have to deeply having the limitations on 5 factors. It is more important. We have to have the limitations on food, work, rest, sex, usage of thought. If you are having the limitation on these 5, definitely we will have the physical and mental health through which we can have the happy life. All religions are having 2 common factors. One is worshipping of Almighty. Second one is maintaining the harmoniousness and peacefulness in the society and the life also. And the next one is 5-fold duties. And the 7th one is one should not neglect, blame, or create conflict with any individual. The 8th one is promotion and appreciation of women folk. This is the most important thing. Women folk, they have to be appreciated. At the same time, they have to promote their women rights also. And the 9th one is 1% of our income, it should be for the charity. If you are spending 1% of our income to the charity, it is also what you can say that it is also a kind of karma yoga. And the last one is practicing meditation on life force, which results in peace of mind, physical health, and enlightenment of consciousness. So these are all the 10 commandments of, or otherwise the 10 principles of Maharishi, through which we can maintain or we can do the karma yoga. Karma yoga is none other than, in a nutshell, we can say that karma yoga is none other than, if you are strictly following the 5 duties of Maharishis and the 2-fold moral culture, that is the best way we can make the karma yoga. And let me conclude with the things that Vethathiriam is an open book. It is an open book in which any spiritual or non-spiritual man can get all kinds of guidelines for a happy and prosperous life forever. The karma yoga of Maharishi is not a separate one. It is a part and parcel of our the things. It is the essence of the traditional one. The only thing is Vethathiriam makes some pre-work on an individual, prepare him for the next course of life and allow him to do the karma yoga through the physical exercise, kaya kalpa, meditation, and the introspection. At last, he is making them as a fullest man, fit for the modern world. His words are easy to learn, easy to understand, easy to follow also. His steps, if we following the correct step of him, we can have a harmonious and peaceful life and try to do a little for the oneness of the world, which is the dream of Maharishi. We, the people of Vethathiriam, we the people of Vethathiriam, we can strictly adhering to the Vedathic principle through which we can do the karma yoga. And when we are performing the karma yoga in a perfect manner, we can make the society, the country as a peaceful and a amicable country. Harmonious world is possible. The oneness of the world of the dream of the Maharishi, it is possible if we are following the principles of Vethathiriam. We can do the karma yoga through the Vethathiriam. It is possible. It is easy to follow. We can do it in a perfect way. So let me conclude. Vethathiriam is the virtuous thing through which we can attain the bliss. All of us, we can get the attainment or the bliss, which is the dream of each and every individual. It is possible through the Vethathiriam. So let me finish that. Vethathiriam is the Bible of our society. Very soon it will spread all over the world. We are having it in our own limitation. It is possible through our thoughts and words and actions. We can spread Vethathiriam to all over the world. Let us have it as a way through which we can spread the things to the society, to the world, and to the world. Thank you. Thank you, one and all. Once again, I thank the administrators and all of us, all of you, for giving this rare opportunity. Thank you. Thank you, one and all. வாழ்க வளமுடன், வாழ்க வளமுடன், வாழ்க வளமுடன். Thank you.
It's a thought-provoking session. Big thank you to you, Aya, for such a clear, thoughtful, and inspiration session. Wonderful and meaningful session. And you noted down Karma Yoga is not just an action, it's a path of purification and transformation. Through Vethathiri Maharishi teaching, especially the practice of all Kaya Kalpa, Dhyana, and introspection, we can gradually dissolve impurities, align our thoughts and deeds, and prepare ourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually for the higher stage of realization. And also you noted down, we live by the essence of Karma Yoga. Every action becomes sacred and selfless. It leads us toward the oneness of humanity, where boundaries fade and compassion, peace, and harmony prevail. And also you noted down that let us all thrive to be a true Vethathirian, walking the path of Karma Yoga in its purest form, contributing a peaceful society, a prosperous nation, and ultimately a harmonious world. Thank you, Aya. It's such a inspiration speech. And if any questions you have, you can unmute and you can pose questions to Aya. Aya, yes, Janagaram, please.
I want to say a few words. Aya, thank you so much. A true Karma Yogi, I would say.
Thank you,
a
sir.
Karma
Thank
Yogi
you.
in action. Okay, I mean, we very honored to hear your speech today. It was wonderful. So thank you so much. We want to see you on the online sessions many more times now. Okay, truly good. So very nice. Okay, you covered the complete facet of Karma Yoga. It was very good actually, and the way you delved into Vethathiriam was very good. So thank you so much for your time, sir. Anybody else want to talk? I mean, say something, ask any questions.
Even you can give
யாருன்னா
the
கேட்கலாங்க, தமிழ்லையும் கேட்கலாம். லாங்குவேஜ் பேரியர் கிடையாது. Anybody else? No such, no questions.
If there is
Okay.
no question, you can give some feedback also.
Yeah, correct.
So,
You can just say how it was. May not be questions, can be even your feedback on what the how session was. Sylvia can give. Poornachandran, Tanjore. I think Poornachandran, I think the way you took the session, the people are speechless. No questions in their minds. Okay. There are no questions. I think we can wind up for the day.
yeah.
Thank you, Poornachandran. Thank you so much for your time. Pleasure. Okay, having you with us today. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank
Ramya.
you.
Ramya ji.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you for the August session you had assigned me. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
For
Thank you, Ramya ji. Go ahead and you can just
Okay,
conclude.
sure. And I hope our speaker has given a clear and enlightenment session. So no questions posted. Let us all remain in the state of Duriam and offer our blessings to Gayatri Amma who sing Guru Vandana. May Gayatri Amma health flourish with abundance. Be blessed by the divine. Happy family. Be blessed by the divine. Professional life. Be blessed by the divine. And spiritual service. Be blessed by the divine. May our Dr. Poornachandran Ayya avargal health flourish with abundance. Be blessed by the divine. May his family be blessed by the divine. May his professional life be blessed by the divine. May his spiritual service